big news on the horizon for Polygon Matic. So many people are looking for that 100X altcoin, something that's going to perform incredibly well. I have already done a couple of videos on Polygon because I bought them earlier on, and I had to bring you this news because I think this is a game changer if you don't already have Polygon, and it is time sensitive what I'm about to share with you. I'm Joanna Garzilli. This is Crypto Angel Network. Let's get into what I see for Polygon. And please, as I go ahead to share my screen, make sure to like, to comment, and to subscribe if you are not already to Crypto Angel Network. So this is the thing here. We're at Coinbase Pro, right? See, Coinbase Pro account. And we've got Matic US dollars in cancel only mode. For those of you who are well versed, you understand exactly what this is and what is happening. But if you're newer to the space, it looks like nothing's happening. Well, the exciting thing is that Polygon, formerly Matic, is going to be on Coinbase Pro. That is going to be happening on March the 11th. So this news was announced on March the 9th. And so you can see here, right, there's nothing happening here right now. If you just go and look, right, it's all in, yeah, there's just nothing with the order book there. When you go to Coinbase Pro here, you can see also, actually, they also have Sushi and Scalar as well. They're coming onto the exchange. So 3 new tokens, but it is not easy to get a listing onto Coinbase Pro. And the reason why I say this is so important is because once a listing hits Coinbase Pro, normally it skyrockets pretty quickly. Now you have to watch out for the bots at the beginning that hop on there. And let's say, for example, you buy right at the beginning and then suddenly the price crashes. I would say do not panic sell, because if you go and panic sell and then the price is going to go up. I'll explain a bit more about that in a moment. So I just want to go over here to what we have here for Polygon Matic. This is off of Coinbase, is help information. And you can see here, it's going to be on Pro, right? So actually, initially I thought it was going to go live today on the 10th, but that didn't happen quite yet. So it looks like, again, maybe I misread that. I thought it was happening today, and then it seems to be happening on the 11th instead. It's not going to be on the regular Coinbase, only on Pro. A lot of the time things go on Pro first, and then they move over to Coinbase, to the mainstream Coinbase. So Polygon Matic is an Ethereum token that powers the Polygon network, a multi-chain scaling solution for Ethereum. Polygon aims to provide faster and cheaper transactions on Ethereum using layer 2 sidechains, which are blockchains that run alongside the Ethereum main chain. Users can deposit Ethereum tokens to a Polygon Bridge smart contract, interact with them within Polygon sidechain, and then later withdraw them back to the Ethereum main chain if need be. So, there's some other information there too, but I think what's really important with this is I've heard Polygon being compared to Chainlink. So let's just take a moment, and I just want you to see, for those of you who are not versed about Chainlink. So Chainlink is now trading, I think around 30, what was it, 30 something dollars that it trades at. Let's see, wait for that to come up. Bear with me. A little bit slow here with Coinbase Pro. I'm pretty sure it's around 31. It's around $31 for that. And of course, like, I wish this would move faster. Here we go. Come on, speed up. Here we go. It's coming. It's coming. I think it's 31. Is it 31? Oh, 29. So right now it's trading at $29.61. But I think what's really important with this is that even if you've missed initially getting into Polygon, yeah, this is the sort of the realm that it moves within, that is a good comparison, because Chainlink is quite a few steps further ahead, but Polygon is really innovating now, and I think that you're going to see them do really, really big things. I want to hop over here to Binance US, which is where I originally bought Polygon. When I first read about the project, I got very, very excited. And you can see here on the chart, right, going back to here, there wasn't much happening for a while. I bought in at 10.10. Actually, I bought in at $10.10 initially, then at 19 cents again. And so I just been doing dollar cost averaging. And then when it was strange, just yesterday, something instinctively, I had this feeling of, let me just see what's new coming onto Coinbase Pro. And then when I saw Matic there, and then I just did a little bit more research, this was when I then also came across this article as well. So Polygon Matic, so we got here Scale and Sushi Swap as well. So this is a very important piece of information. Starting today, Tuesday, March 9th, transfer Matic, SKL, and Sushi into your Coinbase Pro account ahead of trading. Support for Matic, SKL, and Sushi will be available in all Coinbase's supported jurisdictions, with the exception of Sushi, which will not be supported in New York State. Trading will begin on or after 9 a.m. Pacific time, Thursday, March the 11th, if liquidity conditions are met. I would be really shocked if liquidity conditions aren't met, because for example, when GRT came onto Coinbase Pro, I think they came on at around 3 cents. It was 3 cents and they shot up to 10 cents. And Polygon's already, it pumped yesterday because of this news. It pumped to 30. Let me just go back to the chart here and let's just zoom out. Hang on. Let me just show you. Look at this. This is what happened. There was an announcement of the listing. Oops, hang on. This is where my screen doesn't want to do these things. Hang on. I can't get all the way up there. Let me just refresh this. Let me just refresh this and then I can show you. All right. So you can see here now, I've got just over 8,000. I've got 8,265 Matic. Like I said, I just went and got more of it. So look at this. All right. So not even, I mean, it was less than 2 days ago. It was around, it was a spot where it was 21 cents. I think it was 21 cents. And then the listing, there was notification of hang on, let me go to the 1 day on this. There was notification. Look what happened when the listing. Look at this. We're around just over 21, like 21.5 cents. It's been going up. If you bring the chart in, and you'll see it's been performing really well. Like I said, I bought in down over here, right over around here. It just powered up to the top here. I then bought again. I just thought that the listing was going to go today, and I bought in at 33 cents. And yeah, I could have got it a little bit less, because you can see it's at right now it's 29.89. So it's retracing. But what I think is going to happen, my prediction here with this, and of course, do your own due diligence, and this is not financial investment advice, but what I think is going to happen once it hits that Coinbase exchange, and I don't know, as they have liquidity on that exchange, if it's going to go on at 34, 35, like I said, it's retracing right now. So what is going to happen tomorrow morning on March the 11th? Will it go onto the exchange at 33, 34 cents, 35 cents? Could they, where it's on at 40 cents? I don't know, but I imagine somewhere in the 30s. And then what I anticipate happening as it hits that Pro exchange is within that 72-hour period, I think that Polygon Matic could pump all the way up to 70 cents, maybe even 80 cents, and then it's going to retrace. So for those who are day traders or do leverage trading, which I don't do leverage trading, and mainly because of being a US citizen as well, and I've not studied advanced technical analysis yet. So I don't want to go near that. But for advanced traders, I mean, I think there's a really amazing opportunity there. And, I think also it's a great investment opportunity, because I could see the way Polygon's going, the way its growth cycle, it could hit $2-3 this cycle. I mean, it really could. I think there is the potential for that. And then, of course, along the way, there's always retracement, and that's where you want to hodl if you are newer to this. But I just feel, and I've said it, I've done 2 other videos on Polygon in the last few weeks, and I have been saying Polygon from at the point when I entered at 10 cents, and look at it go. We're going to be at $1 soon on this. This is a no-brainer. And so right now, if you get to see this, I wouldn't sit on the sidelines with it. Again, do your own due diligence. It's up to you. You have to be responsible. But I know what I'm going to be doing when it hits Coinbase exchange. I'm going to be keeping what I have already here of my 8,000 or so. I'm going to hodl that, but I am going to trade it on Coinbase Pro because I have some other funds on that account that I will be doing, day trading on with that. We'll see. I'm going to just see what happens there with that. And then let's just come here to, let me just refresh this to make sure that it's totally up to date for Polygon Matic. The 24-hour low was 28.44 and the high was 33.5. So I did buy near the peak of that, but I'm not too worried about it because I just know, I know. My feeling is, my strong instinct is here that in this next few days, it's going to go up to 60 cents and then it won't matter too much. Yes, if I'd held out a little bit, I probably could have 400 or 500 extra Polygon. I mean, I drive myself crazy with it. I just did a video on crypto mindset that you could watch too. And, the things that I share there and I share in that are really useful. And I share them as well because it helps me, because even when my portfolio is doing well, I still go through at points, I do go through a bit of anxiety when trading. And I don't know if you go through that too. Please share with me in the comments what works for you. Do you get excited when you're trading? Do you feel anxious even if your portfolio is up? How do you feel when your portfolio is down? But the market's been very, very weird the last 2-3 weeks. It's just felt so frenetic. And I know we're about to break out. In my predictions video for March, I said by the end of March, it's going to be up. Everything's going to be up. We are about to, right now, as we're recording this is 10th of March. I'm telling you, it's because I've seen videos like, well, I've seen a couple of people say, well, Bitcoin, we're either going to go down to 40,000, we're going to go up to 60,000. And it's such a widespread. I think ultimately by the end of March, we're going to be at least 60,000 on Bitcoin. On Polygon by the end of March, I mean, I think it's going to get to a point where you're not going to see 40 cents again, maybe it'll retrace down to 50 cents, but we're likely to have Polygon at 70, 80 cents. And then maybe a momentary dip down to 60 or something. But I just feel like, when you miss it, and that's it. And it never goes, when I bought in actually on Polygon and I'd missed at 12.13 when Bitcoin had dumped a couple of weeks ago and everything was down and I wanted to go in and I thought, oh, well, maybe it'll go back down to 14. And I got in around 19 cents. It didn't go back down to that. It just didn't. So there are points where it's sort of like the train leaves the station and you have to take action. And that's just part of the challenge with trading. It's the risk and the reward. The other thing I wanted to just show here is, this was interesting. If you look up Polygon Matic, and again, do some research, go and look at all the different stuff. And these are the stories, by the way. See, Matic price forecast, Polygon explodes to new all-time highs ahead of Coinbase listing. And like my news voice there. And then this, I thought this is interesting. Like, look, because how do we know certain things of the markets are totally unpredictable, but I do feel there is a predictability to things as well. Is Matic a good investment? People ask. Going by Wallet Investors' Matic price prediction for 2020 to 2025, Matic is an excellent long-term instrument for an investment. The price of Matic can go up from $0.0156 to $0.0236 in 1 year. Matic also shows a long-term earning potential is 51.05% in 1 year. The future price of Matic will surely be $0.0572. I mean, this forecast is, they were playing it very, 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 very safe here. This is just slightly off. No disrespect, but because I'll probably at some point make some prediction on here and be like, Joanna, you're totally off on that. And you're meant to be an intuitive, a psychic too. There's things beyond one's control, right? But this is just, it could go up in a year to 0.02. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at where we are right now. We just hit 35 cents. What was that? A 51% increase, they're saying, in a year. A 51% increase in 30 days. Polygon has gone up 332%. This is where people talk about, about where altcoins pump, right? They can go 100x, 1000x. Yeah, in a year. Look at this, is 1000x. And with Polygon, I do not feel like we are done. I'm telling you, Polygon, it is, as where Elon said that he was late to the party with Bitcoin. With this, with Polygon, you are not too late to the party for this. It just isn't. And so please let me know your thoughts about how you feel about this. I am super, 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 super bullish on Polygon. I just feel it's one of those stellar tokens of the year, and that where some tokens will perform really well this year, and then they're going to be yesterday's whatever next year. Yesterday's whatever next year. I don't know if that really made sense. You get what I'm saying, right? That Polygon's going to be continue to perform. So it's going to perform great this year. And then next year, you're going to see it keep building on what it's doing. It will I feel like it's a very, very, very solid project. Am I slightly enthusiastic about Polygon Matic? Obviously. So there we have it. Let's see what happens, and I will check back in with you and do a follow-up on Polygon in terms of what happened when it got listed, and I'll let you know as well what I did there with my trades too, whether I got in on that on Coinbase Pro. Like I said, my stuff on Binance US, I'm hodling that. I'm not touching it because I just feel like you saw that and you go, oh, I just missed that 330% return. I think in this next 2-3 months, we're going to see wonderful returns on Polygon. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are there some things you know about Polygon Matic that I don't know about and the Crypto Angel Network community doesn't know about? Please share, because some of you are extremely versed, and I just love seeing the news that that I'm not aware of and that some of us aren't aware of. That would be really, really helpful. And thank you for liking and subscribing to Crypto Angel Network. I am Joanna Garzilli, and I'm sending you lots and lots of love.